Hello, it is Thursday, July 9th, 2020. I am here at Craddock Park with the dog somewhere down by me here. I'm taking a small break. It is hot as fuck. But I've been needing some exercise majorly. So I thought I gotta get out there and do it. But both she and I are panting. Thank God there's a water fountain with a big warning sign that we have not been able to sanitize this. Use at your own risk. But it is hot because it's almost like in the mid-90s right now. And it is humid, but it does feel good to get some exercise because I've not been doing it because it's been so freaking hot lately. But behind me, you can probably see a whole bunch of people here. They are playing soccer. I don't necessarily think that's the best thing to do in this heat, and let alone that sport. You know, you do have to kind of get close to each other, and nobody's wearing a mask. It's a little shocking to see so many people. I know technically you don't have to wear a mask if you're exercising, but you know, they're huffing and puffing and they're running close to each other. Not a good idea. But anyway, so I don't have much to report. It's just, I actually worked some today, which was a nice surprise. Emergency CPS cases, but they weren't really emergencies. The workers forgot to schedule an interpreter for follow-ups with a couple of homes, so I ran and did that. And then I had a thing at Baylor. The patient canceled. They forgot to call me and let me know. So I was there, still offered my services, but they didn't have any other Spanish-speaking clients, so I got called in and then was all of 15 minutes there. Fortunately, Baylor's right by my home, so I just ran back home. And so nothing to report except, of course, if you follow the news, Dallas County is pretty much in the lead right now, along with Houston in cases, and we still another 1,200 people got sick or got diagnosed with COVID-19. And there's this big debate about whether to reopen the schools or not. What's interesting, the school board is working remotely because they don't want to be in the same office, but they're wanting the teachers to go back into school with the kids. So there's a big controversy brewing on that. Honestly, I don't see how it can be done because the classrooms, you can't keep 6 foot distance, they're kids. Unless they did like a staggered thing where like a Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, or Mondays and Fridays, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays, kids like divide up the classroom so that there can be more spacing. It's a big mess, and I don't know how they're going to resolve it. I think it's one of those cases that we're going to have to do for the safety of everybody what we did in the end of the spring when school got canceled and everything had to be done remotely. I know it's a pain for teachers. Kids need to socialize, but kids are vectors for this disease. So we don't need little, Johnny and Molly going to school, catching the virus, going home, infecting their parents, and the parents infect their grandparents. So, because, odds are Johnny and Molly are not going to get sick with it, but they can definitely carry it to somebody else. And then the teachers are going to be exposed to these kids, and keeping kids socially distant is going to be pretty impossible. I've worked with kids, under a certain age, they just kind of do their own thing, and the idea of trying to keep them 6 feet apart is not going to happen. So I feel bad for the teachers. They need to resolve it, and soon, because school's supposed to start in about a month. And, the state fair is canceled, and that's an outdoor event, even though it's in an enclosed area. The parameters is closed, but it's still an outdoor event, and they cancel that because they're afraid that even with masks, that amount of people, I can only imagine an enclosed classroom, how it's going to be just a petri dish. So, they're releasing people from prison because of COVID-19, but we're wanting to send kids to enclosed school. Makes no sense. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Please like, subscribe, give a like to this video, share this video. And if you see this tonight, have a good evening. If you see it tomorrow, good morning or good afternoon or whenever. Have a good one.